Hello, hi. It's video game time. It's girl game time. I'm here with the lovely Laura, of course.
My wife.
Now, we were gonna play the Titanic adventure game. I couldn't get it to capture because it does not let you exit the game when you start it, so I could look at OBS and do things. So we're changing things up a little bit. We're gonna do Dream Daddy today, which is a dad dating simulator, and this is gonna be fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to here. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and hopefully it'll just work here.
Hopefully, we've been having some tech diffs. Hella tech diffs.
Hella tech diffs. Let's do that. Let's watch this here stream.
I don't want to flash everybody. I'm trying to adjust.
All right.
How loud is the game, I wonder? There's no one in there to ask.
Okay, we're capturing audio. We're going to turn the audio down a little bit. Hopefully that's not too low. And then let's turn it down on the TV a little bit so it doesn't bleed over. And then we should be good to go. I'm going to let Laura drive this one.
Are you sure it's not too low?
Yeah. Here's this. And let's get started. This is this game is wild and has some pretty wild scenarios you can get yourself into.
Well, then there's like secret ones.
Yeah, there's like secret ones.
Where you can be Jimmy Buffett.
But you gotta hold on to it, girl.
I'm sorry. I can handle it. I just didn't know you were gonna put it there yet.
Okay.
Where's in it? Oh, there it goes. This game has the best theme song of any game.
I would think so. Pretty much, yeah. Also, it's got a very iconic theme song.
This is girl games, so we're playing games that girls like or everybody likes, but I'm a girl, so we pick girl games.
That's right. Whatever that means.
Whatever that means. All right. There we go. It's kind of being unresponsive.
Yeah, it might be because it's far away.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's get some dads.
You'll have to read the stuff to me if I need to know it, because I can't see it very good.
I will be reading. Yeah, so he says ZZ. You can click. ZZZZZ. He's sleeping. Amanda says dad. And he's sleeping. Dad, wake up! Okay, so,
I think I'm going to have to scooch something.
Okay, it might be that I have to drive.
Yeah, you might have to drive. Oh, wait, I can see on here, but there's a little bit of a delay.
There's going to be a delay. Okay, so we can wake up, pretend to be dead, or say 5 more minutes. What do you think? Pretend to be dead?
Yeah.
Okay. So I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6.
I think I can scooch over a little and see.
Okay.
Let me look at if I'm still in frame. Good.
I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over the recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. So I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch.
Spooning.
Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Hey, excuse you. All right, here we go. This is a very important part.
Build that.
Yay!
All
my
right.
favorite part.
All right, Laura. I'm going to let you kind of like lead. What kind of body type do we want to start with here?
I want like a thick daddy. Not that, the top thick daddy.
You like this thick daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of skin tone are we looking for?
Just do straight in the middle. What's the middle, do you think?
Middle would be like, I don't know.
Well,
like,
are we trying to make a good looking daddy? Or
I
are
would
we
think
trying
we'd
to
make a good.
silly looking daddy?
I was thinking we'd make a good looking daddy, but he could also be kind of silly too.
All right, I got it.
Okay, what do you think?
Couple over.
This one?
One more.
This one.
Good.
Okay.
That's not really the middle, but that's okay.
Do we like the body hair?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Head.
Hairy man.
Shadow. Oh, 5 o'clock shadow? Okay.
No, I don't like that.
No 5 o'clock shadow. Okay. This kind of jaw.
No.
This kind of jaw. This kind of jaw.
I kind of like the bottom left.
Bottom left. Okay.
He seems like a chill daddy.
So far, this is a pretty chill dad. Okay, here we go. Hair. Okay, the scroll is better like that. Got it. Okay. Do you want to just walk through, or do you see any that jump out to you?
Scroll down.
Okay.
I'm kind of into the like bun looking thing next to the ponytail.
This one? You like that?
Different color hair though.
Of course. What are you thinking?
Like a dark brown.
A dark brown. So like this? Or
A little
like
darker.
like that?
Yeah, I like this.
Okay.
I
Eyes.
like it.
I like it.
These. I don't want sad daddy. Look, he's sad daddy. Oh my god.
He's very surprised.
I want my daddy to be hot though. Like I want people to be interested in my daddy.
Of course we do want that.
Cat
eyes.
All right.
So what do you think? They're all very
They're very like,
like weird.
yeah, like cartoony. None of them are particularly like hot dad eyes. I guess like those ones are pretty hot dad.
These right here?
Yeah.
You want this anime boy?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
But pink.
You want pink eyes. Oh, his don't have pupils.
Oh, well then it don't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll know it's pink.
Okay,
in
we'll
our
know it's
hearts.
pink in our hearts. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna check.
Oh, I just want to say I was wearing this dress because we were gonna play Titanic.
I know Laura's no longer on theme, and that's my bad for
I
not
would've
making
dressed
sure
like
I
a
could capture
daddy.
it.
I would have dressed like a daddy, but I'm wearing a Titanic dress.
Yes.
But maybe we'll get the FMV Titanic game to work at some point. But
There's a way to do it. I'd have to put it in that DOS box, and I can make it work.
technical jargon, something.
But there's definitely a way to do that. I just can't set it up in a brief amount of time. We will play Titanic, but nose
Nose.
goes.
Ooh, I like that nose.
Okay, you like this nose?
Yeah, I like that nose. It's a strong nose.
Okay, strong nose.
It shows he has a lot of like knowledge.
Sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Are kind of into it.
You're into the.
He's kind of saucy.
Okay.
Or what do you think?
I'm down. Do you want lip color at all, or do you want it just to?
No.
Okay, we'll just keep it cartoonish.
Yeah.
I would say like brows match hair is kind of my thing, unless you want it to make it look like he dyed his hair.
No, that's cool.
That's cool. Okay.
I'm down with it.
So, what do you think about facial hair? We didn't want the shadow.
Let's ask the audience. Oh, there's no one in this stream. Okay, me.
Comment on YouTube when I post this, and you
comment
can
on
choose
YouTube.
the facial hair.
What is that bottom right one that looks like it would cover his whole mouth?
Yeah, now we can't see the
I don't
toothpick
like
as
that.
well.
Yeah, we might not be able to do facial hair.
I'm okay with no facial hair.
Yeah, me too.
All right, glasses. Do we want glasses?
Put them on. Let's see. Well, not those. I feel like they look. Excuse me.
I'm leaning
I feel
no
like
glasses.
they look weird with his eyes.
Yeah, I think so. All right, piercings. Do we want to give him a piercing? Do we want ears?
Too many.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. Okay, that's cool. All right, now it's time for clothing.
Oh, egg one. Egg.
Egg titties.
I don't know. They're all really good. There's
They
like
are
a
pretty
cat
good.
shirt. There's like a Memphis Milano shirt. There's a hamburger shirt, which
That's pretty good.
But it comes with like, I didn't realize it was like pants too. That looks like
Yeah.
he's going CPs.
It seems like you could just pick the full outfit.
I think this is too. What about the kitty shirt?
Kitty shirt. Where is it?
Down.
Why am I missing this? Okay. Suit daddy with a kitty shirt.
I don't like this for suit daddy. I don't want a suit daddy.
Okay.
I guess we gotta go with eggs.
Egg titties.
Egg titties.
Egg nips. It says.
Is that what it would?
All right, you ready? This is our daddy.
Yeah.
I want to build that dad.
Name that dad.
All right.
Ooh.
What's the first name? What do you think?
My, Harold.
Harold.
I had a friend in college named Harold, and he was nice, and he recognized my mom.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Anybody that likes my mom is good in my book.
I agree. What do you think about last name?
Paczynski.
Uh,
I don't know how to spell Paczynski.
Paczynski, like that maybe. It looks fine, right?
Be that dad.
Be that dad.
I don't
Be
think
that
that's how you
dad.
spell Paczynski.
Listen, man.
It's probably like PCH. I don't know. I only knew one person with that name.
All right. Did you fall asleep packing? He says, I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. Baby. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. It says the only way your father and I, or the only way your mother and I. So, what do you think? Was his previous partner?
I like a bi daddy, so let's do mom because
Okay.
I like a bi daddy.
A bi daddy. I'm
Bi
into it.
erasure is a common thing, so like
Hell yeah.
bi rep.
I'm about it. Okay. The only way your mother and I. All right. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we try to take them off, you start crying again. That's how cool she was. Look, she's got a little egg too.
Oh, do you think that regardless of what he was wearing?
I'm not sure. It's cute.
I never
like,
paid attention to her outfit before. I've watched.
neither.
Ralphie used to play this game a lot.
yeah,
I
and
watched through it.
we started one time.
No, we played it.
You're right. I don't know if we like beat it.
No, we played it because the goth guy was like not interested in us or something. Whoever
Yeah.
we picked was not about us.
That's true. Yeah.
We didn't get the daddy.
Hey, you spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice, she says. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume.
That would be very
Pretty
cute.
good with a little tutu. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. That's great. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yup. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Love a horse girl?
It must have been awkward to record all the voice like sounds she makes, like.
Yeah. I wonder if they just got like stock sounds or something. Who
I don't
knows?
know. We'd have to pay attention to the voice acting credits.
She goes, Dad. And Harold says, I believe you. I love that he just continually has a toothpick in his mouth. "Yeah, I believe you named the push horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
He's a Western boy.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you in your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. We're a ska dad. I didn't choose that.
I don't. Sorry if anyone's watching on YouTube. I don't really like ska.
Ska's fine. I enjoy. There are ska bands that I enjoy quite a bit, but like, yeah, there's some that I don't.
I like
it depends.
borderline ska bands where it's like they have more like reggae influence, like
Yeah, much more reggae than
like
punk.
the
Yeah,
Police or something.
sure.
Although that's kind of a pop band.
Yeah. Harold says, "Hey, it's Emma P."
Aww.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R. has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort.
Name.
Bad dad. Go to jail. Oh, right. Emma P. was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover.
Who hasn't pooped their pants at a sleep?
Who among us?
I mean, you gotta. It's the police. You gotta throw something at the police.
Love that. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right?
What a cool friend.
That's very cool, friend. Dad, that was you. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we're cool.
Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. Oh, come on, Harold.
Take accountability. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either.
Oh.
Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. This is the first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays.
I love McFridays.
And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I
That
think you
sounds
mean
like
food
Taco Bell or
poisoning.
something.
You know, with a Z.
Ugh.
Dad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo.
Oh no, it's gonna
Oh
make me
no,
cry.
it's Mom. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decided to break the silence. That was the day you were born, or this is the day we adopted you? Bio baby or adopted baby?
Adopted baby. A lot of people need to be adopted.
This is the day I adopted you. We adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident.
Oh my
It wasn't
God.
anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course, I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her, and she says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." ...
Oh. ...
She was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She passed me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. Sorry.
Sorry.
Pop
for-
says, "You're right." I was taking a drink. I thought there would be more dialogue. Our cool Hawaiian car here.
Yeah, there's a lot of text.
All right, Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. Dude. It's just one of those days. Okay.
I'm just I'm excited for when we get to hear the daddies make noises, because like our daddy never makes any like expressive noises, but everybody else does.
There'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So, says Amanda, so what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. He says, nestled in the beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features... So we have washer and dryer hookups, a 2-car garage, multiple places to sleep. Which one do you think?
I like multiple places to sleep.
Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak, you sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
It's like it's dad jokes, but it's like the cool dad. Who's
Yeah, he's
younger.
He's like cool dad who lets you and your friends
He's like
drink beer.
in his 40s or late 30s, and no, he didn't let you drink beer. He's a good dad.
He's a good dad. Okay. Amanda says, I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I don't have to waste gas. And I mean, trying to park downtown is, Amanda, you're going to have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not going to happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just going to ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. Alright, here we go. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Very California. What did I say? Mown.
Is that moan?
Moan is in like...
Why does it sound so weird to me right now?
I don't know. It is kind of weird.
Moan.
Hiya, says Amanda. And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, sweet pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. So we need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. And did you see all the dogs in the park nearby? What do you think?
I don't know. Let's do some coffee. I'm pretty sure that there's a hot coffee, Dad.
You're right. I remember that.
Wait. Is that the storyline we went with last time?
I mean, we probably went there. Doesn't necessarily mean
Alright.
like...
Well, we'll go get coffee.
Okay, I need some coffee ASAP.
I want to be into a different dad than I was last time, but I can't remember which daddy we were into.
I don't know if we ever... I'm not sure, but...
I think it was the goth daddy.
Okay, I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. Alright, we walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner.
Alright.
Man, this is in such a convenient walking distance from our place. That would be great, man. I mean, I
Walk
guess.
anywhere. I guess we could walk to that place that has margaritas.
I mean, that's pretty good. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? There's a bus bin, right?
I zoned out for a second.
Or do you leave it there, dirty mugs, and you feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? I'm like, surely there's bus bins you put it in.
I do have a lot of anxiety at restaurants a lot of times that are like casual, where it's like, am I busing my own thing, or like is there a thing to like put them?
Yeah, no, I get it. Probably you could just leave it on the table and walk out. They'll get it.
Rude.
Yeah. Are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside.
Hey.
Yeah, this
See,
is...
hot coffee, Dad. I think he's the hottest of the dads.
Yeah, he's a very hot dad. Okay, the inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey, yeah.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Why would you just come in and be like...
What's with your stupid name for your...
This restaurant's name something stupid.
This guy's name is Matt, by the way. He says, it gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running.
Oh, that sounds nice. You just made fun of him.
But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them this same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Hey.
We're all doing an uncomfortable silence. So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed You black coffee, which is a very funny
We
reference.
gotta do Tegan and Sarah.
Iced Tegan and Sarah is what we're gonna do. That sounds great. Here at Girl Games Incorporated,
We stand a Tegan and Sarah.
we stand a Tegan and Sarah. Good choice, says Matt. He got hearts, so like we did something that he liked. We're gonna see that commonly. We're now getting into game mechanics.
Yeah, hearts mean good. I forget. There's something that they show when they're like not into it.
They're like no thank you. I don't get it, says Harold. Harold.
I mean, I'm sure you guys understand, but like we're wooing. We have to woo a daddy.
That woo
So like,
woo.
if we're interested in a daddy and we do bad, then I'll be depressed.
That's right. So Matt says, "Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits but meaningful lyricism."
True.
Hey.
Correct. I'm doing the thing again, says Matt, but coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium.
Huh.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt says to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Excuse you. Hey. Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty...
Was it though?
It was. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on. What do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table, and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm new in town. We're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Harold. Right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Oh.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes in the back and comes with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey.
Ooh, are you gonna bring me food, Matt?
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations
It
of...
should be named after, like, Bananarama.
Yeah, Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give it that Nana bread taste if you want us to create a flavor. I think that would be commiserate with... I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that.
Yeah, why don't you ever give me banana bread?
I'll get you banana bread. You want some banana bread?
I guess we could go to Pete Terry's.
Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chat out. This is amazing.
Hey.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas.
Nah.
So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. So we have banana bread Kennedy's, grateful banana bread, or right said banana bread.
I like Right Said Banana Bread because Right Said Fred is a very funny one-hit wonder band.
Okay, let's do that. Like,
Ooh.
oh, he liked that. Like Right Said Fred, but now it's about banana bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it. That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Right Said Fred is the guy that did I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt.
All right. That made Matt very horny
Right?
for it.
Now that we're like recording this, I'm like,
There's plenty of dads. We'll see how it goes.
no,
Maybe
that the Right Said Fred was the name of the band.
Oh, okay.
I'm like
Okay.
99.9% sure, but anytime I say something on camera, I'm like,
Well,
I
of
wish
course.
I knew for sure.
Someone's gonna be like, you don't know anything about it. All right, Matt says, yeah, Right Said Banana Bread. Strong decisions. That's our baby. Harold goes ... I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and
Matt,
maybe I
you
should
can
just leave
call
saying
me
baby.
I love you, Matt.
Hey.
It's hard to look right at your baby.
Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Will do. I want an iced coffee. That sounds great. Thanks, baby. Ooh. See, sounds good when you say it.
Bad. This is
a bad boy.
This
So
guy's bad news.
we pursued this guy before, just I mean, we could because we didn't capture it on a stream. But
No, yeah, but
yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay. So across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. Da-da-da. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Mr. Mysterious.
Okay, thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Okay, so we can do. I should get back to unpacking. Let's get some fresh air and napsies.
Nap.
We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father is a rebel, sweetie.
Oh, I guess I didn't fully think about that. I just like a nap.
He wanted a nap. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. So we're gonna go take a nap. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Harold, bro.
Hey.
Oh gosh. I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro. Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude.
His baby looks interesting.
It's an interesting looking baby. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Bro.
Bro! Haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Uh-oh. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. He's attracted to Craig.
Craig.
Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Not a cute
thank
baby.
you. It's a kind of a cute baby.
Its eyes look like it's red in the middle. It's like the Omen baby.
It's got orange eyes. I don't know.
Just like his daddy.
Look at his little tiny feet.
Okay, I didn't notice.
He's wearing a little beanie.
Yeah.
It's a cute baby. You got chubby cheeks.
Little hands.
Little
okay,
hand.
he's cute. I changed my mind.
All right, so Craig says, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. I like a slashed eyebrow.
Do you remember? Oh, yeah. There are a couple actors. James Marsters. The guy from Practical Magic. Slash eyebrows great. But you do remember that, like, in high school, I picked a hippie name, and it was River Iris or something like that.
That's amazing. River Iris. It's like Rainbow or like Sky is a good one. Okay. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers. Uh-oh. The next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? Hey, man.
Something tells me Craig was, like, selling Adderall and Ritalin on campus.
Selling Adderall
Maybe
and
some
Molly.
shrooms.
Yeah. All right, Craig says, I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing?
Hi.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name. Oh, no.
What? That's rude. Is he saying that she, like...
She's down to smash.
No, I thought he was saying she used to get smashed, like, too drunk, since they were talking about...
Oh, you know what? That's what it is. I was thinking a different direction.
You made it sad.
I made it sad. I'm sorry. Hey, I mean, maybe if she's being safe about it.
Well, she likes smashing, but I mean, him saying that would be a bummer, because
Yeah, it
it
is
would
a
mean
bummer.
he was being mean.
But I think you're right. They're implying that they're like, they drink, they used to party hardcore.
Yeah.
I like his little iPhone on his armband and his iPhone watch. This is so modern. Okay, I mean, Ashley.
But he doesn't have earpods or AirPods.
They're down here, but they're
not AirPods,
connected
they're
to
wired.
a different time. She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year.
Oh.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. 3 kids. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right?
Too many. Return one.
Too many. Return 3 of them, honestly. Take him back to the kid store.
I thought you thought this kid was cute.
It's cute, but he can stay on his body.
He's blowing up bubble. Gross.
Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig. Oh, haha. Yeah, it was my old college nickname. Kegstand
I
Craig.
keep burping. Champagne makes me burp.
Beer makes you burp. You don't worry about it. That's why we have these hoochos on here. But he got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Oh, really?
I'm really glad that they pointed that out because
I was really puzzled.
yeah, that was throwing me for a loop. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Huh. Right, says Amanda. He was very good at it. Oh, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really got to keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. Don't fall down. You dog...
Resistance training for your chest?
Well, it's like heaviness, so like he's got more weight, I guess.
Yeah, but you would want to put it on like your ankles and your wrists.
Strap that baby to your leg.
It's gonna get shaken baby syndrome.
Okay. You jog daily? I jog yearly.
Same, girl, except for not even.
Did you see that bod that he had? Shit. Okay. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Haha, I don't know.
Hey!
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch, like the good old days. Bro brunch. All right, sure, sounds great. I'd go jogging, maybe. I don't know. Great.
I wouldn't, but I go to a bro brunch.
Yeah, but also if we like got together with our old friend Craig, we would have 4 kids now, and that's a lot of kids. Although his are like on and off. I don't know.
Get rid of him.
All right, Craig says great. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys.
Good riddance.
Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off.
My kid just is about to graduate or has graduated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want new little ones.
Yeah, I already did this. I did 18 years of this. I'm good. Okay, so I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Marinara. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. That is really gross. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging.
I guess you're not wrong.
I don't know about
blended
that.
Vegetables, but there has to be like a rule somewhere that says not marinara sauce.
But it's like blended vegetables and like
you can blend vegetables for like they make like spinach shakes and stuff.
Yeah, but there's like shit in marinara sauce, right? I don't know. Whatever. Technically a smoothie.
I don't think so.
He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. All right. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back in these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major.
Hey.
You promise? Ayo.
I got my BA in photography, if anyone's interested.
Of course, and you're a very talented photographer.
If you live in Austin, I'll do your portrait.
There you go. Are you going to be okay while you're lonesome? Says Amanda. Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. Yeah. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, the dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college. I guess they already changed their mailing address. That's forward thinking on their part. All right, so Amanda...
You're the only one that didn't change your mailing address or your driver's license address, because I did this even before we moved.
They can't catch me. They'll never know.
They can't catch you to give you your mail.
I change it for when I run across the time to do it. Like, your license is whatever. Like, All right, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor.
Hey.
This is from McGowan College of Art and Design.
Open it.
But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Huh. Yeah, it's just like my entire future, not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committed has reviewed your application. Committee. Blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. No, Amanda. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever.
I don't know. That was definitely not the case at my school.
Yeah, that seems like, show yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the only thing that would set you apart would be something like that, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
I pull Amanda in for a big hug.
Don't go there if they want you to just do basic, boring shit.
No shit. Yeah. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight.
Aww.
So you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself.
We're
Yeah?
about to go try to find some daddy.
That's right. What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing.
We gotta go clubbing.
I'm going clubbing.
I haven't been clubbing in so long.
No, Tomas, this is not the Titanic. You missed the intro. I was having trouble getting it to capture.
Titanic, we wanted to do it so bad.
Yeah.
I played that as a kid, but
I'm pretty sure I know how to make it work. I can do it in DOSBox like we did the Barbie game, and get like an original copy of it. But for now, it's Dream Daddy.
next girl game probably
be Titanic.
Because like I said, I'm wearing my Titanic dress.
I know. But you'll have to wear it again so that you're on thing. Well, but like, yeah, I'll do it next time. I'm like 90% sure I can get it to work. Anyway, we're going clubbing is what we're
But
going to
yes, it's Titanic.
do. In answer to your question, indeed. Okay, so I'm going to put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man, the ones all the kids these days are doing. All right, but I'm not going to come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to, let's see, stay home and finish unpacking, go to bed, go and watch the game. What do you think?
I guess since it's a question mark, I pick the game
Okay.
because I'm also uncertain about who's
game.
playing or what game is being played.
Dream Daddy's what's been playing. Tomas says, hell yeah, I love the club.
I love club. He says I love club.
I love club. Nice. Which game? The game. The one that's on tonight.
Aww.
The game on TV at somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm going to do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat. Riff raff. Street rat. I don't buy that. I'm a street rat, Pops.
I know, when you started singing it, though, I could only think of Riff Rack. What is his name? Riff Rack?
Who?
The white guy with the dreads and like...
Oh, that is Riff Raff, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I've had more champagne than...
He's the all I want to do is blow up and act like I don't know nobody or whatever. We clearly know everything about this. Harold says, you're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head.
Yeah.
Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No. Making fun of sports is played out. All right, then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. All right, before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right. Mr. Vega. Ooh, English teacher. Mr. Vega.
Ooh.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I forgot. There are more hot daddies than just coffee
There's
daddies.
a lot of hot daddies in
Some
this.
are, like, very unimpressive to me, but some I would maybe even consider raising a kid.
With starting a family. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. I hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can never remember their names. They're both Emma. Just as I'm heading toward my room, the doorbell rings.
Boop, 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 boop.
Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Do they know what time it is? Oh, it's like nighttime. Oh, like so a time has passed because he cleaned a little bit. I was just about to head out. I walk over to the door and open it.
Hello. Is it imminent? Oh, it's.
We got bougie daddy.
Bougie neighbor.
A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Handsome?
I don't know. It's a blonde adult male.
Yeah. Also, that blonde is not matching his eyebrows. Dyed hair, bitch.
Girl. My eyebrows are darker than my hair.
Yeah, but your hair's blue. Are you gonna dye your hair?
It's brown. I have black eyebrows. Rude.
Okay, all right.
He's being rude.
I'm being rude. I'm sorry, bougie daddy. All right, handsome, clean-cut man.
No, he's blonde, so it's fine.
Okay. Do not trust blonde men.
Blonde
adult white men. Yeah. Handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Hi. I know it's kind of late, but I baked way too many cookies, and I just can't have these in my house, or I'll eat them all.
Hey.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Hey, Joseph. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Harold. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring you some. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. So many daughters.
I'm into it.
Okay. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
How old is this kid that they can't help with the cookies?
I know, right? Get the fucking... Okay. So Amanda pokes her head out of her room and immediately hones in on the cookies. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Oh. Amanda and she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough.
Just because they took the cookies?
That's right. He wanted the cookies.
That's true.
Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. That seems that way to me. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two. Oh. I have 4 kids.
Oh, oops.
What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry.
Okay, we're not trying to date this, Daddy.
Yeah, I don't think so. So far, I'm still pretty down with coffee shop.
The secret, ending or whatever involves with Jimmy Buffett. Involves this guy, and it's really wild.
Okay. Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died.
Oh.
Now you get to feel awkward, asshole. No. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's all right. I hated her. No.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's fine.
It's old news. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. This dude doesn't know how to not be awkward. It's like, awkward.
I'm sorry. Are you not awkward? Am I not awkward?
I'm incredibly awkward.
I don't even know how to talk to people that I know.
Fair. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply? After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by. It is very funny. And meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? Oh. He did an emote there.
Yeah.
This is our Goku dad with a bun and a toothpick, by the way, and egg nipples. We did make this dad, and we named him Harold. So Harold says, that sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands and seal the deal. It's a lot. Well, neighbor, I'll let you get to bed. See you at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor.
Famously, my dad's was one of 13, so...
Yeah. That's wild.
4 kids sounds insane. 13 kids sounds like...
I'm like, that woman must be exhausted.
Yes, she was.
All right. Joseph starts to walk away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about it, stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Okay, well, now I'm like not down with this anymore. I forgot.
He's married though, right?
I can't remember.
I feel like This guy's married, but now I can't remember.
Like spoilers, but this game's been out for like a while.
Spoilers.
Like,
sorry, I just feel like everybody's done like run-throughs of this game, so it's not really like.
Yeah.
I guess I should.
Also, we don't really remember.
I shouldn't spoil. Maybe somebody watching has never played.
Also, so here's what's fun. There's a little horse on the shelf here. This little like stuffed animal is pretty awesome.
A little platypus looking thing.
Yeah, and then we have this Western picture, and then like I don't know what
with the wind or something.
Yeah, like and
horse is probably Amanda's.
Yeah,
because she's a horse girl.
And then we have little succulents here. It's all very good in this house, and a very mid-century modern coffee table.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. Or he was a youth minister. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself.
Oh, okay. Well.
And with that, Joseph is gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back in the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd the cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. She ate all the cookies. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, no. Well, if he can't make cookies and he's a youth minister and he's blonde.
And has 4 kids.
I feel like this guy.
And maybe married? We don't really remember.
Maybe married. I can't remember.
Oh, people can't.
Maybe we don't find that out till the barbecue. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we will have to go to this barbecue, and this guy's going to try to talk to us. So you ate all of them anyway. ... The Emmas helps. Ooh, the Emmas are here. Right. Well, kiddo.
Okay, so 3 of them ate all the cookies. That's not crazy.
That's not crazy. Well, kiddo, I'm going to go catch the game. Have fun, Dad. All right, we're going to go catch the game. I assume that's not what we're doing, but... Well, I guess I really didn't think this playing through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone.
I'm sorry. No, you're not like 100. You know how to use GPS.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
My mom knows how to use GPS.
So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. This way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be... Jim and Kim's. A big burned out neon sign hangs over the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh?
Hell
all right,
yeah.
it'll do.
I'll go to Jim and Kim.
Jim and Kim's?
Jim and Kim's. That's actually kind of hard to say fast.
It is.
Jim and Kim's.
All right, so we have a boar head. We've got some craft taps here. Well, maybe. Who knows? I mean, they're different like things, so I would assume so. There's a Texas beer. That's pretty cool.
Oh, we like a Texas beer.
I guess
I don't like beer, but like if I was gonna drink one.
I guess we can smoke inside this bar here.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, the bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil.
I was about to say, why would you... I've never been to a restaurant or a bar named after a name and been like, where's this person?
That is true, yeah. He's awkward dad, our awkward...
Well, okay. Well, and to be fair, that place in New Orleans, we met the lady.
True. But he's our awkward egg nips daddy. Like, that's just how he rolls.
When you got eggs on your nips, it's hard to be brave.
Yeah.
And non-awkward.
So I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead. So he does like sports, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. Okay, good. Oh, wait, do we got, like, ladies in this one?
This might be wife.
Oh.
See, like, I spoiled it. It's hard to follow just because I can't see the text, so sometimes my brain drifts, but, like...
Yeah, that's
so I didn't remember if they said it or not, but, like, I think she might be wife.
Okay. So a middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor.
This is all about daddies.
Oh, hello. Yeah, we're dating daddies, clearly. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often.
Yeah, see.
She's got a cross on her neck. Oh, no, I actually just moved into this part of town today. I'm Harold, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead.
I love team.
I love when preferred team is winning. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls.
Wow, lady.
Okay. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink. Do we buy Mary a drink or do we not?
No, I'm not into the
vibe here.
She's too.
You're too drunk.
No, I don't care about that. She's just a little aggressive in a bar. I don't know her. And
Yeah. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Bye.
also, I'm here to date daddy.
This is daddy.
Like, we are bi, but like we're for daddies right now.
Right. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter.
See, she don't care about us.
Yeah, that's right. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. Well, that's good. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar.
Our team's losing.
Go team. It's the... Oh, man.
This guy's trouble. Look at him. Look at him.
It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails.
Daddy's gonna sit by daddy and just be quiet.
That's right. Quiet daddies.
Quiet daddies.
Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. What do you think the game they're watching is? They're watching
sports ball.
They're watching
They're watching the Astros. Our daddy is about the Astros, so it's baseball.
Okay, I'm into it. He motions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Harold. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you. Yeah. Robert chuckles. He seems friendly here. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town, as slimy as it is. You'll never find a better spot than Jim and
They
Kim's.
always seem friendly at first. That's the problem with these trouble boys.
That's true. Is there actually a Jim and Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Lol. Alright, good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay.
I don't know any Neils.
I don't know any Neils either, actually.
Only Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Armstrong.
Ooh. Wait, he's fine. I was thinking of Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong, yeah. Not fine, that guy.
Not fine. Neil Armstrong.
Thumbs up to Neil Armstrong, thumbs
Lance
down
Armstrong.
to yeah. I'm glad we cleared all that up. You a whiskey fellow or a beer fellow? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Ooh, so here's the thing. Do you want
I like shots because we're
Do you like shots?
I hate shots.
No, Daddy.
Daddy?
Yeah,
I think he likes them. Like,
but he doesn't love shots.
He's down to party, but he's not like shooting them down.
He's DTP. He's down to party.
I realize I did this.
Oopsie. I like shots. Thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Harold, this guy's out of my friend league. But I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Okay, what do we want to do? We can compliment his cool leather jacket. We can compliment his rugged good looks, or we could compliment his hand tattoo.
Okay, this is my thought.
Okay.
Not tattoo, because I've heard from a lot of people. I only have a stick and poke, but like a lot of people that talk about tattoos, they say when people are hitting on them and they talk about the tattoos, it's annoying. But on the other hand, sometimes there's meaning behind tattoos, so maybe he wants it. But I would say jacket.
You want a cool leather jacket?
Yeah, because if you say looks, he's not going to be into it.
Yeah.
Tattoo, he's going to be annoyed. Oh, we didn't get any hearts.
So he goes, I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool.
He didn't give us any hearts, though, which means we probably didn't do
Yeah,
it.
I'm not feeling this dude. I hope this isn't going to, like, pull us in a direction,
we played
though.
with this dude before.
Oh, we played with this dude before.
We got this dude's ending.
Way cooler than I am, at least. I think you can just fuck this dude and move on. Whatever. Okay, way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running away from problems, trying to make friends.
Trying to make friends.
Okay.
Running away from my problems probably would give him hearts.
Yeah.
He seems like that kind of dude.
Yeah. Okay, I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool. The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's debilitating. Really? That's true. Robert downs the rest of his drink. Of course not. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. He's gonna go do coke. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
This is like high school, early 20s bad news. Like you're in your 30s, 40s.
Yeah. Okay, so he grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Oh, I wanted another beer, but okay. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Yeah, they all do.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. That's what he says.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do, but I can't remember.
He's being like, does everybody live in this cul-de-sac? Because it seems like everybody does.
We live there.
Where does Matt live? Okay, great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Harold. So are we doing this or what? Oh.
No, we're trying.
What? You know, do you want to come inside or not?
No shame, but at this point in our life, we're not looking for just a hookup.
Yeah. A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth. Smile and nod. No, thank you. Right? Because these two are going to have him, like... So we're going to say no, thank you.
Yeah, we're going to say no, thank you.
I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure? Okay.
I'm surprised I didn't give him hearts. Bad boys like that really like the anti-committal kind of shit.
I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch, and I'm asleep before I even get a chance to take my shoes off.
I guess we could have fucked him, but, like, I'm so about Matt right now.
So far, I'm about Matt, yeah.
There's one other daddy.
Okay, I wake up from a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine. Early birds still want to work out.
Oh
This
my
is
God,
Craig, by the way.
I don't want to go running with your weird baby.
Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to
He
sleep.
texted you at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, like, go to jail, baby. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. We could catch up with Craig, maybe?
We can,
Do you want to go to the gym, or do you want to go back to sleep? If it was me, I would be going back to sleep.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about me, too, it's awesome.
But does Harold, the egg titty daddy, want to go?
We're trying to make friends.
Do you want to go to gym?
No.
Okay, we're going back to sleep. Are you sure?
Well,
We're going back to sleep.
I already picked.
I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep.
Well, now I feel bad. You made me feel bad.
Whatever. Craig's whatever. He's got 3 kids. Oh man, how long was I out? We did a shot in 1 beer, Laura.
I mean, if I do a shot, I'm... Don't tell me to go to jail, Tomas.
Okay. How long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. Oh no, I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes.
Wait, you slept till 4 p.m.? Okay.
This bitch was out till like 11. Like, what are you doing? Okay.
Girl, learn how to party and recover a little better.
I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. He's Stinky Daddy going to the conference. Stinky Hairy Daddy. I arrive.
I always go work out with Craig, so like I don't know what's happening now.
Okay. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm showing up to my parent-teacher conference hungover. Like, I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice.
She's like going into colleges and stuff.
Yeah, this is whatever at this point.
She doesn't need any
her daddy to like put on airs or whatever.
All she needs is that diploma at this point.
All right, so I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help.
Youth.
Hello, youth. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around. Look at this guy. I'm into this. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Well, he's a youth, though. I'm not sure.
No, we're not into it in a sexy way. We're into it as the vibe is cool.
Yes, but I wonder if he's going to be like, I'm actually, like, one of the teachers. Sigh, says youth. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting.
He is a teacher.
Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you going to help me or not? Sigh.
Wait,
fine.
This bitch just told you to leave?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, listen here,
I'm sorry,
asshole.
I just wanted to know where a teacher was.
Yeah. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I got back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
I know. Oh.
Hugo.
I forgot about Hugo.
Don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
At 5 p.m.
This is like, I feel like this guy has like Pedro Pascal vibes where it's
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're saying wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Harold. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. He is a large fellow.
We're a big boy. We're a big daddy.
We're a big daddy, okay?
On purpose.
Indeed. All right, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger? J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Well, that's not the right answer.
Fail.
Catcher in the Rye is a good book.
I've not read Catcher in the Rye. I'm aware of the vibes in it, but I have not read it.
That's good.
All right, so the whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
What?
Manchego is cheese, right?
Sweet Manchego, yeah. I hope the audio is caught for this game because that's very funny. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook.
Catcher in the Rye is that book that's like, no matter what you do, somebody's already been there and scrawled "fuck you" on the wall.
Is that what it is?
Like, you know, like art is repetitive, so like no matter what kind of art you make, somebody has already done that and scrawled "fuck you" on the wall. Gotcha.
All right, so nobody's listening, or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Middle schoolers.
Ew. Yeah, if I had to be a teacher, it would be anything but middle school because, like, that's the worst group of them.
That's pretty brutal. All right. Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Oh, geez.
We got a lot of teacher friends.
Yeah. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No prob, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. All right. This is like such a sexy daddy that they drew for like this teacher or whatever.
Matt and
Hugo.
Oh, like I would not be paying attention at all in school if this was my teacher.
It's very funny. It's
like I said, this is like if Pedro Pascal was your teacher. It's like, I'm sorry.
Who is this model teaching me about Catcher in the Rye?
Beefcake.
Did like the most handsome man in the world get a job as a teacher? I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests.
Girl, all you gotta do is finish.
You just finish, girl, then your life is yours. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that the first time any of the daddies said actual words? And
no, because he said, sweet Manchego.
Oh, yeah.
But I think this is the first time this guy's the only one that said things, I think.
Yeah, everybody else
Although I haven't been super paying attention.
I feel like everybody else just goes, oh.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? So we just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. What do you think?
Let's be honest with Hugo. So do the third one.
Oh, she has a tendency to bottle things up?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance.
That makes me want to cry.
If she keeps heading down this road.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. You're hot, do you know that? Hey, Hugo. Yes? They ever catch that rye?
You know, I can't see the captions, so when you say things like you're hot, you know, I think you're just...
You're like, ooh.
Well, I think you're actually reading the narration.
They ever catch that rye? Says Harold. Yes.
Oh, he likes it.
We did a little jokey joke and got a little medium heart out of him. Yes. That's the response. Okay, so we just liked it a little bit.
We messed up with him, I guess.
No, we got a little heart out of him.
No, because with Matt we got 2 or 3, and they got like bigger each time. So like we only got 1 heart out of Hugo.
Yeah. All right, so where's my mouse? Okay, I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. I'm doing so much. What do you call it? But what's it when you read out? I'm doing so much reading out loud. I don't.
You're an orator. I don't know.
I don't do it this.
Well, I would help, but I can't see. I can see like half the text.
But it's not engaging to just sit and read it like.
Well, I know. I just think it would be funny if I could be like woo woo woo, and you could be like response.
Yeah. But we need to figure out a different. We'll figure out a different way so we can see better.
We were just doing this last minute because Titanic out of time, race for time.
It's adventure out of time.
Adventure out of time didn't work.
Yeah, I'll get it to work.
No, it's okay.
Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. And maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Oh no, we're gonna have an awkward teenager talk. All right, I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
Gossiped.
So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. So do we go to the mall food court or do we make something at home?
We're trying to make friends. Go to the food court.
All right.
I don't think I've ever been to the mall food court.
In Austin, there's a mall called Barton Creek Mall, and there's a bar in it, and you can just walk around the mall drinking margaritas, and that's fucking awesome.
And you can spill your drinks and
spend too much money. And yeah. Okay. Mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Huh? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing, singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter?
It's not even called Twitter anymore. It's called X now.
It's a different time.
Right? It's called X?
Yes.
I don't remember.
It's called...
I stopped paying attention to...
It's called Bird social media.
No, there's no Bird anymore.
Do you remember Bird?
Yeah, there was a Bird.
Do you remember Bird's rights activists?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick a new beverage here. Do you mind holding this very briefly?
We're gonna break everything.
Yeah, we love to break things in this house.
I can kind of like read if I go sideways.
Okay. It shouldn't take me.
All right, look, sweetie. Mr. Vega said you hadn't been participating in class, and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. Oh, do you have your beverage?
I do.
That was
you're definitely cut off.
Well, I was looking at
No, I know. I was gonna let you. Sorry, I was gonna let you keep going.
I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I was gonna let you keep going, but I was like, oh no, it definitely cuts you off. Okay. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight, and I Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Well,
must be so hard to have kids. You're like, tell me a thing, and they're like,
no, I don't.
Look at that ASMR can opener. It was like right in front of the mic.
I like to do that. Call that a crisp. Crisp for talking to teenagers.
Cheese pulls is a thing I learned about recently.
Yeah.
You know about cheese pulls?
Yeah, when you like bite like a pizza and like the cheese do a stretch. Totally.
Or you can but apparently that's like a thing now.
It's like a snap on a hot dog, right? It's like the similar concept of
snap on a hot dog.
when you bite into a hot dog, there's a snap.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you could eat a veggie dog too. It's the casing and it'll snap. You read Raw Dog. You should know this. Whatever, Laura. Fake hot dog fan over here.
I don't like hot dogs. I never said I did. Veggie dogs there was like
That's
that
fair.
weird study that was like, hey, veggie dogs sometimes have meat in them too. So I've kind of just
And you're just kind of like, no to hot dogs. Okay, I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Okay. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep, says Amanda. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's I don't think you'd get it. Okay. This is awkward teenage conversations. Who you texting?
But we got a teenager. We got to have it.
She's texting Noah.
Ooh.
Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Huh?
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would.
Oh.
Dad. I mean, geez. She clearly likes Noah. Like, if she's going to blow up this big about it.
Or Noah's like such a friend. Like, I had a lot of guy friends in
Oh, that
school
she's just like,
where it's
no.
like, that's ridiculous. It's just my friend. But I think the way it's like the lady doth protest too much.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, if you really didn't like him, you'd just be like, no, like, he's like my friend. But, like, if you don't want him to know that you like him, you would be like, what? No, what? Why would you? What? Lipstick
In my Valentino bag.
Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. Listen, every guy I meet wants to fuck me. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
all these daddies, like
every daddy, even the married daddies, are like,
I like her little background that moves behind her. Like, this is very like Persona, which I don't know. Whatever. That's another game. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know this.
This is going well. It is not. Sorry, mouse. Okay. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then.
We can try to talk about it at the mall, but I bet there's a daddy at the mall.
Yeah, which daddy we're going to see at the mall, you think?
Goth daddy, right? Or burly daddy? Which daddies have we not met?
Oh, mall goth daddy. Yeah, so I was thinking about Craig a second ago. I was like, I really could not be with a man where it's like, we're going to get up at 6 a.m. and go jogging. I'd be like, sir, like...
I don't even mind, like, going for a walk. I love going for a walk, but I'm not a jogger, and at 6 a.m., we sleep.
I'm certainly not a 6 a.m. jogger. Like,
no.
All right, so we arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Hey, listen, man. You need those in-between spaces. That's the mall.
That's the mall.
Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. That sounds awesome. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah?
How many
Better.
times have I eaten at the mall and gotten sick? Lots of
It's
them.
got to be
Every
for me.
time, probably.
Like, yeah, most times. I don't know. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. Well, they're at the wrong mall.
Oh, yeah.
If you and me were there, we'd be like, woo!
The mall rocks.
Love them all.
At
Well,
least in
now that you can
Austin.
drink there.
In Austin, yeah, and you can just drink. It's great.
You get drunk and go to Spencer's.
It's a bar that you... It's a great... Okay, side note. It's a great business model. Because if you get drunk, we buy so much stuff when we get drunk. We buy like
it is a good business model.
So like just let everybody drink. The one issue with it is we have spilled once or twice in a store, and that I do feel bad about. We helped,
but it was on the floor.
When we helped, we mostly cleaned it. But
yeah. All right. So Amanda says, "What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream?"
Cheese.
I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin.
Cheese.
That sounds great. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips with unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic, possibly stoned teenager.
Show me that cheese pull.
Show me that cheese pull from those nachos, baby.
There was a place in Vegas called Nacho Daddy. I hope they're eating there.
Yeah. Nacho Daddy is not bad, but it's very expensive. Everything in Vegas is. All right, we take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
Hey.
These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. Mm-hmm. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering her for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Sigh. Which
Again,
meme?
this man is late 30s, early 40s. Like, my brother is 10 years older than me. I'm 35. He's 45. He understands memes. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand his understanding of memes.
Right. Ugh. She says, all memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Okay. I had this exact experience with my dad because he was texting somebody. My dad's the type of person, like a lot of people, where you like, he'll just text you like stuff. Like he'll text you memes or pictures or funny things. But like, so he does that to all his friends. And one day I was sitting at his house and he goes, do you know what a meme is? And I'm like, a what? And he's like, a meme. And I was like, wait, a meme? And he's like, yeah, what's a meme? And it was like the largest question I've ever been like asked in my life.
You're like,
because I can't just be like, it's a funny picture. Because like that's
because it's not.
Because it's like a concept. And so I had to be like, well,
it's a cultural.
It's like a cultural like inside joke that perpetuates like, and generally speaking we use it on the internet because it's things like pictures or videos.
Yeah, it's like a repeated picture or video that's like a weird
and it perpetuates for a very long time through a lot of people.
Inside joke's a good way to describe it.
But it's like an inside joke that's widespread. Yeah. Like where it's like everybody knows it. Yeah. And I started explaining it to him and he was like, never mind, is it a good thing? And I'm like, I mean, yeah. It's...
My mom knows what a meme is, and she's not very literate in online shit. So
internet shit. But it's like I've never been asked such a large question like what is a meme? I was like, oh my god. I was like, do you know memetics? This is a French term, whatever.
Wait, meme is short for something?
For memetics, yeah, because like it's a or something like that. But because it didn't necessarily refer to comedy, it referred to these phrases or things that would just kind of like perpetuate through public consciousness, like people would know about them.
I'm just excited that if I was on Jeopardy or something and they were like, what is meme short for? I'd be like, being memetics. What is memetics?
And I could be wrong about that.
Dead,
but it is short for something. I'd have to.
Oh wait, is it not short for memetics?
I'm afraid, like you, that I'm gonna say something on the internet and be wrong.
Now I'm gonna be wrong.
So she says, Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. She got it.
That's a really good way to describe it.
So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death, right? And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Yeah, that's true. Although I feel that some memes to some people forever be funny because there are some that are ancient.
And sometimes they come back around where like they'll be funny and then they get like oversaturated, but then like somebody will make a really good one and then it's like, oh, we liked that one.
The classics like to come back around sometimes, which is very, very interesting.
The only ones that don't really come back around are like very early internet where like I feel like half those have been co-opted by racist stuff anyway, like the frog on the unicycle.
Yeah, didn't that get Pepe the Frog was used by right-wing people,
and like the Moon Man.
And the artist was like, this is not the Moon Man.
Mac Tonight.
Oh, yes. Right. Yes, indeed.
It's like, why do we co-opt all them? Why did the racists steal all the memes?
Because they want dog whistles to use in public to identify other, Anyway. Now they don't have to do that because they're just out in the open. All right. It dates his...
Get back to the game.
Oh, shit. What
up? No
one's
one's watching this for our social.
Yeah. She goes, Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? Hell yes, I do. What?
Hell yeah.
The one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment is Hot Topic.
Well, I feel like that was Hot Topic a while ago. Now Hot Topic is just anime stuff.
It's anime, Disney, and still new metal bands.
Which, don't get me wrong, I do
and
love.
Some Garfield.
Yeah. I love a Garfield. I love a Hot Topic.
I love a Hot Topic. I'm not fucking ashamed to say it.
Ashamed? Who would be?
That's right.
I don't know her.
Who is she? I don't know what store you're talking about. The one where you can buy chain wallets, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and the 80s. Damn, this dude. So he does have good taste in music.
Yeah.
But he got into ska. Anyway.
Yeah, where did he land on ska?
So I guess he was like punk, hardcore, and then punk in the 90s turned into like a lot of pop punk. Unless you were into crust stuff.
Listen to like Kleenex Lilliput or something like that. Even they have a lot of like.
Yeah, but they were also 80s, right?
Yeah, they're 80s.
Oh, but they had ska, you're saying? Yeah.
Like if you listen to them, it's very ska like influence where there's like a bop.
Yeah, I think that comes out of the specials, like a UK
specials, that's a good one that I also like.
And so like that kind of like reggae influence perpetuates, and it turned into things like Real Big Fish eventually or whatever. But anyway, Catch 22 is a good ska band. Dude, you got to be more specific, says Amanda. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yes.
This is gonna be great. I'm so excited to see the Goth Daddy.
Goth Daddy.
This makes me want to go to the mall. It's time to go to the mall again.
Let's just stop the stream and go to the mall.
No, we'll continue the stream on our phones.
The mall's not even open anymore. It's almost 9.
Yeah, mall close at 8. No, mall close at 9. Some places close even earlier.
Whatever.
This is our report on the Barton Creek Mall in Austin, Texas. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Right.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. Oh, her throw up. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda.
All right.
Speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Paczynski had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, yay for queer daughter, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Throw up MCR is like merch is very funny.
You know what? I'm kind of. They said his last name Paczynski, and I feel like we missed an opportunity to name him like Butt or something.
Yeah. But okay, so check this out. Before we proceed, we got this cool gothic Lolita dress back here. That's very cool. Skulls in the display cabinet. Sorry, this mouse is having a hard time. So I see, like, we have
There's
this.
a banana shirt, probably velvet underground.
Yeah, lightning bolt for Bad Brains. This mouth for like
a guitar for all the bands.
For all the guitar for all the bands. Okay, after begging her father to take her to, so we still have them among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. All right, so we can peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, or check the clearance bin for hot deals.
Okay. So when I was a kid, we would go to Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
But like my mom wouldn't buy me like the full price stuff, which it's expensive. It's expensive.
It was like $20 back then.
And now it's like 30, 40 for sure.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I used to search the clearance bin for cool shirts. So that's what we're gonna do.
All right. Check the clearance bin for hot deals. There's a big cardboard box marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. Purple eyeliner. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner.
Yeah. I have purple eyeliner you can borrow.
No. Oh. Great. But he's saying...
I said I can't see it, so like...
I would probably be more of a black eyeliner.
I have blue. Blue's my favorite.
Yeah, you look good in that. The always lovely Laura.
Oh, stop it.
I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner, says Harold. Hell yes, I would. Hell yeah, Harold. Look, this is very important to me. So Goth Daddy shows up. Oh, he's
God Daddy. I forgot he has a cape.
Doesn't it turn out that he's like actually a vampire? Like you could like get that story or something.
I only remember the Jimmy Buffett secret ending.
There's like a couple of these.
And I remember bad. Well, okay, I can't remember which we played. We did play all the way through once, and also I used to watch Ralphie from Master Pancake.
Shout out to Ralphie from Master Pancake.
Hardistry, I think is his last name. But he would do playthroughs all the time, so I've seen almost every one of the endings, and I do remember like Bad Daddy, like Trouble Daddy.
Yeah.
Had an ending where he basically like slept with you and was like done with you. So like, but I don't remember if God Daddy was a real vampire now. That would be a really fun twist.
It would, yeah. All right,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, I will hold down the fort. Let you know of any developments.
Well, let's see if I can get. We have a very tight
space here.
Tight space.
In our quote unquote studio, which is our living room. I do love the idea of like having your living room just be a studio for the show. All right, everybody say bye, Laura.
It's embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
I got it.
All right, Laura was able to pull it off. Okay. So Harold says, I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Shout out to historical fashion dress up. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. Pink-haired cashier, I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by my post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. A man trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair, she says. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. So she hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Alright, so Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But also, they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint, Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them their damn ice roads. We have the return of Laura. So Damien is the goth guy. I'm explaining this to Laura. He's pissed off because he bought something online that said it was Victorian. When he got it, it was Edwardian, and he was trying to return it. And the cashier was like, "You're a bitch." And
well, no, that's fair. You lied.
Yeah, so he's gonna write a strongly worded letter to the company.
Well, that's not gonna do anything.
That's not gonna do anything. And then so we came back home.
That's less sexy than Matt and Hugo.
I gotta be real with you. Yeah, Hugo. I was a little disappointed. I didn't know Goth Daddy was actually Vampire Daddy. I'm like, okay.
Well, is he? I don't remember.
I can't remember either, but he looks like a vampire. Anyway, we're back home. This is very like daughter-centric.
Yeah, did you
run.
not remember that?
No. I think our run is so very daughter-centric.
No, it's always daughter-centric.
Is it really? Okay.
Well, to be fair, when I played before and when I used to watch playthroughs, there were a lot of like mini games, and we haven't hit a single mini game.
Yeah, we will probably have to come back to this. We should.
Well, yeah, I'm just like, there were a lot. Like, I remember there's like one in the park. There's like.
Yeah.
I don't know why we haven't.
I don't think we actually got super far into this because I remember up to this point, and I do remember the barbecue, and I think we stopped at the barbecue when we played ours, but I can't fully remember.
We did park, but all I mean is there were a lot of like mini games, and
we haven't hit that yet.
We haven't hit any mini games, which is surprising.
All right, so
does that mean we're not like impressing daddies?
I think that this is much of a longer form game than we remember. Is that like it's going to be a little
fair?
Little bit.
I've almost drank all my wine, which is sad.
Oh no!
But no one's watching, so it's okay. Except for Tomas.
Hi Tomas, shout out. Okay, yeah, we'll go for about 15 more minutes or so, or until we reach something that feels like a good stopping point.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll have a brief little discussion. But this will be an ongoing one. We should come back to Dream Daddy.
Yeah, this one we'll come back to because it's a long game.
Yeah, this isn't one to just play and leave behind.
No.
All right, so Flint, they're watching ghost hunting ice road truckers or something. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Also, sidebar, I'm very into ghosts. And I like ghost concepts.
We got a couple ghosts.
We got a couple
ghosts here.
So we're communicating with spirits. The trucks themselves are haunted. Flint, we're about to die.
Wait, the ice road truckers are...
The ghost hunting ice road truckers who have aliens. It's a big haha joke.
That makes sense.
Flint says, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. That's because we are about to die. This is art, says Amanda. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Amanda, I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint, Dogbone, after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep after fucking doing shots and hanging out with bad boys.
Yeah, bad boy.
But he got nachos at the mall. Probably was a pretty solid, like...
I feel like the nachos would have made my tummy worse.
Same, but I would feel better. I'd be like, nachos.
You need a little
greasy
food. Greasy,
yeah.
greasy food.
You get some greasy food, it feels nice. Okay, so he goes Seeps. Is it Saturday? Are we going to the barbecue?
I don't know. If Craig's there, I'm going to be bummed because, like, you have too many kids and you like working out too much.
Harold is sleeping. Morning, sleepyhead, says Amanda. 5 more minutes, says Harold. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine.
Sorry, this is a personal story. Never mind.
Are you sure? 2 person?
No, it's not at all too personal.
Is it funny?
I got like self-conscious that I'm sharing too much or something.
Well, it's up to you if you want to.
Well, my dad used to be like the most annoying person ever to wake you up, where he would like come in and like sing songs and stuff. And me and my brother are like the worst in the morning. We're both the worst. My brother used to be just like a rock. You could not wake him up. But apparently my dad came in singing his good morning song one time, and my brother, as a little kid, like flicked him off. And not Bram, you're Bram. But my dad was like, "Are you flicking me off at him?" And
did you flick him off?
Did you flick him off? I don't remember the rest of the story. It's not a good story. That's what I said. I'm drunk, but like.
Okay.
But it's funny that.
Your brother flicked your dad off.
Baby brother flicked my dad off because he was so annoying in the morning.
Your little baby older brother. All right.
Baby older.
Baby old. All right, so we have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and 1 desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you're excited for the cookout today? Okay, so we can say, excited to beef up my grilling skills.
Oh, I like the word beef up.
We can say, if there's food, I'm excited. Or we could say,
1 or 2. If there's food, I'm excited.
That's how I feel about it. Yeah, at a barbecue, seems pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Also, if they're saying barbecue, I'm like, do you mean a barbecue or do you mean you're making hamburgers and hot dogs? Because that's a cookout. Barbecue is different.
Wait, no.
Yeah, barbecue is a specific thing.
Barbecue is the method of cooking, like outside.
Barbecue is a specific. It's got to have a sauce on it and a. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm all over those terrible store-bought. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, those are bad, says Amanda. Maybe we'll go to this cookout. Maybe that'll be our stopping point here.
Okay, that sounds good. Because I'm pretty sure fucking blonde adult.
Yeah, it's his cookout, and we don't want this.
Okay. Spoilers, whatever. But, like, we haven't met Beefy Daddy, like, hairy big boy daddy, right?
No, so I recall this cookout being the, like...
all I mean is we've met all the daddies, but, like, there's one daddy we haven't met.
I think so, yeah. All right, so let's see. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Me.
Yeah, it's me too. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that.
Our cat is in here. She's about to cause ruckus.
Okay, so I head to the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. Nice. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill.
I want a veggie plate.
Early. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air.
Why doesn't our neighborhood do cookouts?
They do. We're just not invited. You smell them all the time.
Well, no, like individual houses barbecue.
Oh, you mean like
we
the
don't
community
have, like,
cookout?
A block party. I'm not gonna go over to someone's house and be like, "Give me barbecue." When
I want some of your food that you're making, please. All right, I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Huh.
Everybody's vegetarian in this cul-de-sac.
There's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
All right, welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies.
Oh.
I did. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Oh God, he's back.
Ooh.
This is extra late. Can we just be like skip?
Skip.
Skip. We don't like you.
Hi, says Chris. This is Christian and Christy. You have got to be kidding me. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. I hate you.
Wait, Krish?
Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
Krish is not a name.
Oh, no, it's Mary.
Oh, God.
It's the one from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
I was right. I'm sorry I spoiled it.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek and she smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
Krish.
I'll have to go look for him, says Mary.
Wait,
what?
You named one of your kid Christian and Krish, or is Krish the
there's
nickname for
Chris, Christy, and Christian, and Krish.
See, but that's rude because all your kids are normal names, and then you name one like a sound. Crush.
Y'all are bad at having children.
Crush. Oh. I love Crush.
So Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor Harold and his daughter Amanda. She says, I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her, says Amanda. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know.
Maybe Joseph and Mary are swingers,
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Well, but I don't think in the narrative of the game they are. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
You're a fucking swinger. You don't just go hey.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Ooh, show me the guys. Here, let me introduce you around. Hey, Harold, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey, Brian, come over here for a second.
Big Daddy.
There he is.
That's Big Daddy.
A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey! Brian, this is Harold. He just moved into the neighborhood.
Not my type, but also hot.
I'm kind of into it, yeah. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Okay, well pleased to meet you. Put her there.
Douglas.
Douglas. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust.
Oh.
Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger.
Yeah.
Which house did you move into?
Wait, is that a thing?
What?
I've heard from boys that
firm handshake?
when you shake hands, sometimes people are like really intense and like crush your fingers.
I feel like all dads told you to grip, and I remember like doing that my whole life, and I realized sometime in my adulthood I'm like, this is an incredibly confrontational thing to do, and like, why am I doing this? So now I just kind of like, as though I'm holding a baton, just like, let me show you. So let's shake hands. This is how dads tell you to do it.
Okay, that's too
This is how I try to do it now. I try to be like, nice to meet you. Like I'm just holding your hand, right? Like
I'm into that. It's like firm.
But like, isn't that confrontational? And
the
so like
first one like fucking hurt.
and like so like and so my dad taught me that you're supposed to do that with everybody. And so like of course like any fucking macho dude is gonna be like, oh, this dude, I'm gonna fucking like try to. And so it just turns into a competition from that point forward. And I'm like men are such. It's like. Why did my dad teach me to do this? Anyway.
I'm going to outgrip this boy.
I'm going to outgrip this boy because men must compete.
It proves that my penis is bigger.
Harold says that my penis is bigger. Indeed. The ranch style one in the cul-de-sac. Love a ranch style.
I love a ranch style house.
Brian says, oh, the one that's like mine, but smaller. Excuse you.
Rude.
That's kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. Don't do it.
We're about to play a game with this guy.
All right, so we can say it's leaner, smaller houses are safer, or I'm happy there, which is what I would probably say.
I'm happy there.
Got no worries about its size as long as me and my daughter are happy. Well put. There we go. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. All these dads and daughters, dude. You don't get a lot of dads and daughters. You get a lot of dads and sons.
Fathers and sons. I mean, but dads have daughters.
It's true.
But you mean in terms of representation in media? Yes, fathers and sons is much more
common.
Represented.
Yeah.
That's why I like this. It's almost all daughters except for except for the weird dudes like creepy kids. This guy with the
it's a very progressive game. There's a lot of like I think this is supposed to kind of perhaps indicate that this is a trans girl. Like there's a lot of stuff like that in this game that's so it's like a cool representation game. So a kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy, which is a really fun name actually. Hello, says Daisy. If you could name a daughter a flower, what would you name your daughter?
I mean, our niece is named Lily.
That's true.
Like, I think that's pretty
Lily's
cute.
pretty good, yeah. Amanda says, hi, what grade are you in? 5th grade. Aw. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. This dad is too fucking braggadocious.
This guy pisses me off every time I play.
I was into you, and now I'm definitely not.
He one-ups you the whole time. That's his deal.
That frustrates me so much. Also, are you negging me right now?
I'm... Honestly, this is very unfeminist to say, but I'm not even mad at negging sometimes because, like, it can be kind of hot to, but, like, you don't know where the line is, and you could be, like, trying to, like, one-up somebody in a thing that they feel very
I don't feel like you lead with negging. I feel like that's something that you go into you establish negging if that's, like, a thing you like to do. Because that's, like, a play you can do with somebody.
And, like, we've never done that. We don't do that.
I'm uncomfortable
but, like, I have
that.
Friends that we, like, neg each other. So I think
I neg friends. Like, that's just a...
I just mean I think it could work, but this guy rubs me the wrong way, although he is physically very hot. It's just,
but I'm kind of like, nah.
Nah.
Okay, Amanda's smart too. She's more creative. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. Probably not, dipshit.
I don't want to say hey to you.
Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Okay, so Amanda and I mill around, try some food spread out on the table. I pick out some deviled eggs. Ooh. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling with baked goods.
Deviled eggs are gross.
So she goes, ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Aww. Or I say that. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad, ugh, they're going to talk about the weather. Aww. Listen, man, it's the social contract. If you want to make friends, this is what you got to do.
That's not what she says. She says, go do it. Make a friend.
Yeah, that was a Bram commentary. Sorry. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Oh baby. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon?
See, he lives in our cul-de-sac.
Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Yes, we did.
Dark broody guy.
The guy.
Wait, we don't
No.
care. We don't care
And
about
then,
him. Vampire did too. But where's
he was
Hugo?
throwing a fit.
Where's Hugo? Yay!
Okay, so this is a tough choice here. And then, of course, Craig.
I don't care about Craig. He's gonna.
But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Okay. So we have Robert and Brian. So Robert is the bouge guy.
I want to talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig because
you read my mind.
Matt and Hugo.
Or we could get a burger. Let's talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig.
Okay.
It's time to invest in some daddies.
My concern is if we do burger time, then none of the daddies or a daddy we don't like will come up to us.
Clearly we want Matt or Hugo. We're gonna try to figure that out.
Yeah, and I guess Craig is along.
Craig's just there.
Why are there 3 in this one? Why do I have to? Whatever.
This is a good group though, because this is our boy, and then these are our hotties.
Friend, hottie.
Let's start a polycule with these 2 dudes.
Oh yeah, let's do a foursome.
No, Craig. Just these 2 dudes.
I mean, Craig can be involved in.
I guess. Just don't make me go running.
But then we're gonna just date Matt and Hugo.
Okay, all right.
I keep pointing like everybody can see.
Okay. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Ooh, art boys. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created.
Sure, I guess.
I mean, that makes sense. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy, so it's like, do not boil it down to its era.
But yeah, as someone who has that art degree, also it does help create the context. It doesn't define it, but also like it exists for a reason.
Yeah, I think he's saying like it's hard to compare 2 completely separate periods of time.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention.
I just remembered that. Yes. I was talking about the wrong thing too.
It is very hard.
Because you're like, no, it's
like if you want to go to abstract expressionism and try to compare it to like Dadaism, like
it's completely different things, and it's hard to do it. Yeah. Fair. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Okay, dude, I have no idea what's happening. I want to listen to Matt and Hugo.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to Craig.
That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. So yeah, you were saying the exact thing he was saying. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another.
Okay,
if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint.
Well, no, it's not even that formalist. I don't agree with that because like in our art class and one of our history classes, we used to have to write essays comparing one work to another, and they would be intentionally from different art periods. And so like I think you can compare something from another art period, but you just have to like, you can't compare whether it's good or not. I don't think you can be like, this one's better than this one, but you can contrast and compare and be like, oh, these both had to do with like slavery, and like in this work they use this style, and in this work they use this style, but like they both used like these like whatever like characteristics. So like I think it's wrong that you can't compare. You can't compare in terms of goodness. I'm sorry, I'm hung up on it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, totally. I was listening.
I think you were cutting me off because you're sweet and you love me.
I do. That's true. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess?
Nice.
I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Come on, man. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall.
I would agree.
Okay, so we can say, haha, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective, or art is dead.
I don't like that. I want to say I agree, because I do agree with him.
So you want to say, here are our choices.
Those are none of the choices I want.
Well, these are the choices that Harold,
I think it's more
Egg Tit Daddy.
I think it's more endearing if you say, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
That's what I think we should say. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork.
Hugo didn't seem into that. He's frowning.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, clearly Matt's our boy.
It seemed like I didn't want to insult him.
Yeah. Our other choices were art is dead or that's pretty subjective.
And I don't like art. I guess we should have picked subjective.
Subjective is good because it's like, well, technical skill, like, what are you trying to say? Like,
I know, but the sentence structure
anyway.
seems sassy.
Matt says, listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better.
Excuse me, Matt.
Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements.
Also, Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, you're right.
Better. No, I wasn't trying to.
Oh, Van Gogh better
you.
than Picasso?
Saying
Yes.
I appreciate Van Gogh more than Picasso because, first of all, Picasso problematic.
Yeah.
But also, he did some good work. But Van Gogh,
Yeah.
I like better.
Okay. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the absolute abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head.
Oh my god, I want to talk to Hugo and Matt so bad right now.
Craig says, me too. Haha, it's all good, man. This is Matt speaking. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. I agree with Matt.
See, that's why I love Matt. Hugo can be oh my god.
I've got my dad boner for Matt right now. We did not follow Matt last time, and I think maybe...
I didn't know he had the option.
Well, so you can, like... We chose to talk to Matt this time, you know what I mean? When we could have talked to Damien. Like, there's little choices you can make. Damien is the goth vampire daddy.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
I really did finish this whole bottle of champagne.
It's okay. So just 1 minute about that, says Hugo. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff.
I do too. That's okay, Hugo.
Harold, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's being super friendly. I'm going to wait for a... what does this do? Hold on. Come on, baby.
Is that a save?
Okay. So would you like to maybe give it a halt here for tonight?
Yeah, just because I drank the whole champagne and that's on some level embarrassing, but also on some levels maybe girl games is just drunk games.
This is not about... Yeah, like, you should be able to live your best life and however you want to live it, and there is no embarrassing things here.
And even Tomas is gone at this point, so literally no one's watching. So, like, if anyone watches on YouTube and they're, like, too drunk, I don't know what to tell you. That's
true. Well, Dream Daddy.
Save it.
I did save it. We're going to pop over to here, and just kind of as a conclusion...
I love a Dream Daddy. I love a queer game. I love the inclusion.
Highly great inclusion and representation.
I really love, too, that even though it's like... We might want to turn it on just in case.
Yeah, you can mute it if you want to.
Well, I like the theme song.
Okay,
so
you just wanted it quieter. I understand.
But what I will say is I really do appreciate the inclusion of, like... bi daddies because
like you can be a bi daddy.
Like,
yeah,
you can be a bi daddy and still be interested in other daddies, and like I really like that. I love Dream Daddy. I could go on for a million years about why I love Dream Daddy, but I think Dream Daddy's a girl game, Dream Daddy's a queer game, because like who doesn't love a dating sim? Who doesn't like to date daddies?
Yeah, dating sims and like visual novels are very girl game, quote unquote. I know a lot of this type of stuff can also be kind of gross, like porn stuff for dudes, but
wait, what?
Yeah, because there'll be nasty ones, but like, do you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, there are like a lot of these dating sims get
nasty,
and this one gets horny, but it doesn't ever get like.
Yeah,
gross.
I'm saying the origin of this type of game I think comes from like what would be marketed towards girls of like you can date all these cute boys or whatever, and like it's fun when you take that concept, put some actually good writing into it, some actual interpersonal stuff, and then on top of that, this game is queer. Representation of like older men, like getting together.
You can be
representation
a
of father daughter, like yes, and like people of color, like ton of them.
Well,
like.
Okay, this is like a minute detail, but like one thing I really appreciate, even though this is so tiny, is that there's so many different skin tones.
Yeah.
Because somebody, like, object to me if you're wrong, but, like, I feel like half the time there's, like, 5 skin tones where it's, like, you can be light, a little darker, and then it's, like, dark. And
it's like you could be white, a little less white, brown, black.
Yeah, it's like there's like 5. And I really do appreciate that there's like 20 on this one, where it's like, because there's a lot of different skin tones and a lot of different races. So it's like,
my favorite is when they just let you color the skin and they just give you a color picker and you can just go wild, baby. Like,
but that's like a small thing. I love this game.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, okay. We'll come back, like, cause like I'd like to continue Harold. It sucks to leave a game like this behind.
I know he's not watching, but my friend Harold, he's named after you.
Harold, if you see this in the future, we named it after you. I don't know. Next week I will either play Mirror's Edge or I want to do another fighting game night because the controller messed up that last time, huh?
I kind of want to guest star on one of your streams one time and just, like, kick your booty at a fight game.
Because you're very good at them. If you would like to, I would absolutely be down for that.
But we will do Titanic eventually.
Next girl game will be Titanic. I can get it working in DOSBox like the Barbie game. And
we will come back to Dream Daddy eventually, but, like, I have Titanic, like, cemented in my brain.
Mm-hmm. I should have done a better job checking it out beforehand. I just wanted to make sure it would run. But anyway.
Yeah, you're fine.
Love y'all. Shout out to girl. Shout out to they them. Shout out to everybody who likes girl games.
Shout out to everybody that likes games.
Yeah. Yes. And we'll see you in the future.
Also, thank you. I know he's not even in here now, but like, thank you for Tomas.
Thanks, Tomas. All right. Bye bye.